Well, hello again there, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in. So right now we're in practice for super late models, and just trying to tweak around in the setup a little bit. It's still like nowhere near where I want it. It doesn't feel like it gets through the center very good. I can't get to the gas like super reliably. I've tried a couple different things to try and get this thing right, but just haven't been able to have it get where I want to get. What's up, BM, man? Long time, buddy. Baba, what's going on? Anyway, so let's take a look at the setup, show you what we're working with right now. So this is modified from Missile Mike setup. What I did is I dropped all the tire pressures down just a little bit. I think I've learned my lesson from Rockingham. My God, I cannot explain how bad that was. Cannot explain how bad that was. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, we're old enough to be married. That's for sure. So I've been married a couple years. But yeah. So anyway, working with the setup right now. I added a little bit more stagger to the back here. We got tagged. So I added a little bit of stagger. I took some away, then I added it back. In terms of what we got here, crossweight's sitting at 49. The sway bar's at 1.8. We're only running 50% tape right now, so we're not, we're not on it too bad. We're not grinding on the tracks. We're not bottoming out, which is something that we've not had too much of with a lot of Missile Mike setups. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Come on, update. Get out of my face. My God, another time. Get out of here. Yeah, not early 20s. Not even late 20s. But yeah, so in terms of what we've got, I've put a little bit of camber in the front. I don't want to abuse that too much, although the tire wear seems to look pretty darn good. It's just a matter of heat more than anything. Your coach is a traitor. Yeah, the roof's on fire. Viper. Oh man, let's see here. So in the rear we've got 350, 425. Track bar we got relatively level, and we've got 8 gallons of gas in it. Now the nose weight's sitting at 51%. I really like to get that back a little bit, but can't have everything. So we'll take you for a run around the track, just see where we at. We've got about 10 minutes to work on this thing a little bit. We'll kind of see what it feels like. So in terms of times that are being put down right now, and we're running at about 85-degree track temps so far. Most people that seem to be relatively quick should be able to put it into the 2s. You look at our optimals and our bests and everything, we're capable of 3s. Haven't been able to do that here in this session anyway. And that's not for, we haven't really been super trying that hard, especially you got people driving around like that. Just no patience. Anyway, so take this for a little tour. Again, the thing is just kind of pushy through center. I mean, more than anything. There he had a lift to get it to turn. We just got back into it a little bit too soon. And I'm not really pushing it all that hard right now. We can, but it's just... really, I feel like the tire pressure adjustment I made, I might need to go back on that. I think that's kind of where we're at. It just feels much mushier. It just feels like it takes a long time for the car to actually hook and bite. Some of that's probably a little bit of overdriving on my part. But, let's get off the track. Let's go back on that. What's up, Chris? Traitor. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's go into the garage. Now let's go back to the tires here. Now we had these up, sitting at 19 and 20 all the way around here. So let's go ahead and apply that. Go back to the chassis. It raises the ride height just a little bit. Let's run it like that and see what it feels like. see if maybe we just got this thing, because it's not making that crash sound and it's not sparking or anything like that, which is really unusual. I think a lot of it is in terms of the springs and stuff. I think our front springs are a little bit too stiff. Because if we're running minimum ride heights, we should be able to get this thing down like to the track. You know, it should be scraping when we get into the corner here. It's like, the thing is just kind of twitchy loose. Like, you get to the outside out there, and then you get that little bump right here. And it can sometimes send the car a little bit loose.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
You definitely just cannot just slam the gas. I mean, that's for sure. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. Man. Bazinga. Oh, burned. Viper. Hell hath no fury like a viper scorned. Alright, well, we've got 14 registered for this. Let's try a couple other little things here. I'm trying to think here, what do I want to do? Let's try running this with full tape, just to see what it feels like, because this will loosen the car up, and if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. Notice us moving down the chart here, by the way. We were fourth fastest for a minute. Bumper cars. Yeah. Anyway, it does feel a little bit better. Just a little bit kind of looser overall. So let's go back to the chassis. Put this back to 50% tape. And let's just try to loosen this thing up a little bit. Let's put a half round in it and see what it thinks about it. I mean, I'm weary of this number right here. That's a lot of front stagger. But yeah. Yeah, get the back up. What's up, Michael? Oh, man. So, I'm weary of that number. That's a lot of front stagger to me and kind of the setups that I've seen. Jeez, get fast. But, let's try it just with a little bit more. With a little bit more in it. Just to try and loosen it up a bit more. Definitely turns. It's just, is it going to turn like this the whole time? Oh, got in there a little bit hot. That was me trying to mash it out. I like I said, it's still just a little bit tight right through the entry there, which we might be able to fix up with some brake bias. I mean, because don't forget, I mean, the more we're working this bar, the tighter we're making it on entry, so we might be able to, I don't know, Viper. Have you, what's up, PJ? Man. Let's try, man, alright, so let's try to pull, maybe we'll try some bump stiffness out. Just to try. Try to make this thing maybe land a little bit quicker in the corner. It's going to make it a little bit looser. But, I mean, when we're talking about, because it doesn't feel like a rear end problem. It feels like a front end problem, where it's not hooking up. And we can always throw more camber at it. I mean, that is a band-aid, but
Alright, man, we got one stopped up ahead. We have a slow car up high. We got one stopped up high. Go low.
alright, that's a little bit better. 368.
Have a slow car on bottom. Go high.
Ooh, alright, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and migrate over. I think that we've got 13, it looks like, anyway. Still, big shout out to Jeff for that setup, or for that paint scheme. I still think that thing looks cool as shit. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good, what is today, Monday? Yeah, Monday. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. I did not run NIS at all this week. I didn't run it Thursday. We had somebody come over to the house, home stuff, trying to get this place fixed up. Had him over here, looking at something, and then on Sunday, again, just trying to get this freaking house fixed up. Converted the fluorescent lights in the kitchen to LED, and then hung up a new ceiling fan, and yeah, everything got away from me. That and I needed a shower. It's been hot as hell around here. So let's take a look at the weather. 82, so it's a little bit cooler. Nice. Alright, so we need to kind of see what this car feels like. Let's throw the full tape on it, see what kind of speed we got. I'm sorry to hear that, PJ. What's that? Brendan and Caden Gaming.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Car stops down low. Go high.
Stay driving hard here.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
156. A couple degrees makes a big difference, by the way. Whoa, that was close. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. So we didn't put down a perfect lap, but it felt really, really good. I'll say that. Ugh. Yep, super lates. And I didn't check and see, of course, for the 3 car. Naturally, I swear to God. That's the only bummer about running this series, which is if we run it and there's only 13 people that show up, we're always in the top 3 or 4. You know, if you get a full field that shows up, like maybe like Wednesday or something like that, once people have had some time to play around with setups and whatnot, yeah, then maybe we could fall down to like 5th or 6th. Let's take a look at that lap. And again, Jeff Applegren did this. I encourage you guys to check out his channel. I think it's just Jeff Applegren. But he does a lot of cool stuff. He does VR racing, just the same as Lou does, who's visual racing. You guys can check him out too. He helps us out a lot with this car. No help from him this week with this car though. So this is all just what we took from Missile Mike's setup. And again, taking a look at where it sits right now, 18, 19, 19, 20, 175 for the Stagger, 125 for the rear Stagger. Our crossweight's looking like 49.1. The lower this is, the looser the car is going to be. Nose weight 50.1. The higher this number is, the tighter it's going to be. So again, these numbers, low is loose. So yeah, we have the toe-in set to 1.6. Just generally makes the car turn a little bit better. It's not a huge difference though. The ride heights, again, I feel like we could pull this thing down a little bit lower, in which we could try. Only got 30 seconds, so I don't think that's the right move. But we'll see. Dowie. But we go back to what we've got here. 315, 321, 344, 354. So we've got a little bit of rake in the car. Not a lot, I mean, but a little. We pulled in practice, we pulled a little bit of bump stiffness out of these just to help the car try to land a little bit quicker in the corner. Realistically, I think that we could probably pull one more out of the left just because we're loading the right front a lot harder. And then in the rear, track bar height sitting at 9 and 10. And again, if we need to loosen this car up or tighten it up, we can play around with that. And then the gear is set to 447. So that's where we're sitting right now. Overall, I bet that we fell down a couple spots. No, we didn't, but Tucker did get quicker. 17:034. So we'll go out here, we'll qualify. Let's just go out here. Again, we got full tape on for qualifying. It makes a difference. It helps with that front downforce. Which again, that's what I'm complaining about. If we get it with the tape, all of a sudden the car picks up speed. What do you know? So we'll go ahead and we'll qualify. It looks like we've got 12 in here. So everybody will make the feature. What the hell are you guys doing in the chat? What the hell are you guys doing in the chat? So the one thing I was going to do is just pull a hair more brake bias out, just to loosen it up on entry a little bit more. Just because I love wrecking. I love messing up qualifying laps. You guys probably know that by now. Yeah, see, we drove right through the center right there. You can see it do it. That's the thing that bothers me. You can see it freaking happen.
One more lap to go.
Oh man, we messed that up pretty good. Pretty good, we messed that up. Jesus. Alright, well, we put down a 3. Awesome. 1.5 tenths slower. God. And Tucker puts down a 16. Damn. Well, hey, you know what? I'll take this. We didn't wreck, and I swear, for the past couple times of qualifying we've gone out, we have done terribly. At Pocono, I mean, we botched both the laps. I mean, we botched the one, and then the second one is just, the track is so long, you're just screwed. What else? Rockingham. You know, we started from the back there, and the car just went to garbage. What was the other one that we had? There was another one. There was another race that we did where we just totally messed up the qualifying. I think it was Pocono. Twice. That's right. Yeah, because we started like from 18th in the one of them, and then the other one we qualified like 10th. You know. Air does not know the way. All right. So let's go over here, pull the tape back off. And in terms of what I'm going to do, I want to pull another click out of there just to help this thing. And let's drop this side down a little bit. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. All right. So it looks like we're gonna roll off third on this grid, and we're gonna have 6 cars in this heat here. So we got the fast man in front of us, though. Steve, who has VR chat? Jeff or Visual? Because that's the biggest thing. I think you have to have like kind of like a modular display to put in there. Dude, if he was talking, I can't even. I just can't even. Pull a little bit more brake bias out. Armpit of the Midwest.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
I feel like everybody says that about their hometown. Look, it's the armpit of blah. And again, guys, let me know if the audio levels are okay in terms of voice versus car sounds and whatnot. We're still adjusting to OBS. I feel like it's different for every car, personally.
I usually do 7 down.
Alright, man. 8 cars in. Green, green, green. Got one outside. You're clear high, outside. Still there. You're clear high. Outside.
Jesus.
All clear. Inside, go high.
Just wait for that shit to happen. I mean, I don't know. We're there. I don't know where he's trying to aim, but, I mean, we're down low. Of course the car's got suspension damage now. I think. Pig! I would really want to try and like run some laps and get a feel for this thing so we could try and make some kind of adjustment. And now we can't do that.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Got a car stopped ahead. Go low.
And I think that was the leader.
Yeah, you're up to second.
Of course it was.
2 laps to go. Alright, man. It's white flag this time out. 1 more to go.
Well, it looks like that was kind of a shit show for everybody. We'll have to take a look at what happened with us in the 7, though, because, like, I don't know there. I feel like we were there.
There's the flag, man. It's
But
over.
who knows? I could be wrong.
Great job, driver.
I mean, it's like if there's ever a time you're going to give and take, it's a freaking heat race. I mean, we gave it to him going into 1. So rather than being a dick, I mean, we just rolled it easy, gave him plenty of room, and the 4 kind of stopped him up and just ruined his momentum. So we go down here. Gives us room. He had to play with the throttle though, and he just drove past us. So we take the high line. And this is what I want to see. Yeah, I mean, we're there. I mean, he's going to make his normal arc. I get it. But, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Probably both of us need to be smarter there. But honestly, I'm just waiting because I know this is about to happen. Yep. Could see that happening. Was it that Ford that wrecked? Yeah, it was the Ford that wrecked. So what happened to him? He just get loose? I think he touched the apron, maybe. Yup, onto the apron. Alright, well, let's go live here. These guys are fixing to take the grin. But what I want to do is I want to throw more adjustments at this thing, because we got to do something. See if we can make this thing drive off the right rear a little bit more.
Ring, 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 ring.
Just in time, Jack, for sure, man. Open. I don't know. I don't know what happened with this spotter. Who knows? Oh. Ten's gonna make a run. Still looking. Oh, he touched him. Touched him again. 8's like, no. The 11 over here. What is this paint scheme? Does he even exist? There he is, the 11. Tyler. Ooh, man. 11 car getting the wall. Damn, he's still running 17 ones. The hell? He probably still has his own. It's not easy, Jack, and honestly, we're not that good at it, to be straight with you. But I mean, that's the thing, is you're never gonna know unless you try. You know, you're never gonna know, you know, if you can do this or if you can't. And I mean, the only way to do it is, or the only way to learn is to do it. You know, you can have people help you, but you know, really, it's about adjustments and what you want the car to feel like. You know, that's what Lou was saying when he did that setup for us at God, what was it? Myrtle Beach. You know, he said it is, you know, the best thing about this is it's not setting a car up for me, it's setting a car up for you and how you drive. You know, Jeff, you know, he does, you know, his own setups and stuff like that. We drive very, very different, you know, and Jeff was watching me drive this setup and he's like, you're charging these corners way harder than I am, you know, which is, you know, it's just different styles, you know, and there's always there's a best line for sure. There's always a fast way around the track, but you know, in terms of building your own setups, there's free ones on the forums. Just go in the Super Late Model forum, download all the stuff from Missile Mike, Mike Badzine, and yeah, I mean, just fiddle around with it. I mean, at least you got something as a starting block, and that's what we built this off of. You know, using him, I mean, he's a 3,000 or 4,000 iRating guy. I mean, those setups are just out there on the forum. If you want them, take them. Yeah, Steve, you're right. I think the big thing is making course adjustments and knowing when to make fine adjustments. And that's something we're still learning in terms of when to take big swings at it and when to just make those micro adjustments. The other thing that we're learning is the difference in setting a car up for short run versus longer run. We put down faster lap times than anyone at Rockingham last week by like 4/10 in practice. It was unreal. We were bad fast. Into the heat, I mean, again, you know, we screwed ourselves, you know, messed up our qualifying list, we started in the back. But again, we were stupid fast. We charged up right up through. Feature starts, car feels great, we're making progress until about 12 laps. And at that point the car started to get really, really loose. And then it got even looser. And we were literally driving that car sideways for about another 10 laps before we finally wrecked it. You can watch that video, but Brandon was spotting and we were just sideways over and over and over again. Somebody just knocked the wall down out there. We already got one quitter, how about it?
Ready. Face stars in. Green, green, green. Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, outside. You're clear high, clear high.
We're just not getting the car turned into the corner. I mean, that's what it feels like. The car's just not turning down in. Got on the wall behind us. I'm just gonna keep pulling brake bias out of this thing until it starts making me regret it. And we're not taking a crate line through here. To be honest. Eventually he's going to get to the bottom here. Right here, he's going to probably get a run. No, he didn't. Trying my best to kind of take it easy on the tires here. So I think we're probably good on that brake bias for right now. Starting to pull away just a little bit here. Had a lift right there. And we're keeping Hunter right here at 2.2 in front of us. It's kind of floating around a little bit, but staying right about there. Okay. Wow. By some miracle, we did not hit the wall right there. Car went super tight for a second. Thing just was hunting that wall. Oh my god. 16 laps in here. The car still feels pretty good. I mean, all things considered. Considering I'm not really happy with it, I don't think it's all that fast, but it feels relatively neutral. And the thing is, it's still turning up off the corner. The one time there, it was kind of a fluke. It was really kind of us just not getting through that corner very well. But again, we're just kind of running very consistent lap times with Hunter anyway. Oh, God. Jeez. Starting to get to lap traffic. Well, we were getting to lap traffic. Probably running too high a line right now. And the 7 car is just under a second and a half back right now. I can hear my dogs through my headphones losing their minds. The question is, what about? Don't look now, but the guy who is behind us is the guy who we wrecked. We got 15 to go here. Oh, try to get in a little bit too hot. Had to chase it up the hill. I think I really just need to keep running just consistent laps here. Oh, caution's out with 10 to go. Good God. I mean, lap times have slowed down a second, you know.
Pit road is now open.
So leader's coming.
Ten to go at the line.
Jesus. What are they doing? Oh my God, there we go. Class D, nope. Class C. There's the 10 car that junked. Alright, so we're going to take 2 here.
It's up 2 car.
We had 97 there, you know? So who's going to try and be a hero? 6 car's going to be a hero. Of course, we're stuck behind him. Maybe he's a lap down. He's 9 minutes behind the leader, so who knows? We're only gonna have like 6 laps to go here. Watch we get wrecked. So I think Tucker is 3rd. We're 2nd. Really, we had such a lead. We probably could have taken 4 there. But we'll see. This ought to be interesting.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
The good news
All right,
is,
man.
I mean, the
Line up
pace
on
car
the
is
outside
relatively
road
easy
out.
to time here. It's just a matter of if and when he goes early, which if I were him, I would. The second that car made its way out of my way, I'd be gone.
Get ready. Alright, don't pass the 1 car. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in 2nd. Good job. The next car is leader. Inside. Still there. Stay high. Still there. 5 laps to go. Still there. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up.
He missed us.
Pit road is closed. It's the
So we
11
bounced off the
car.
damn wall. Well, that sucks.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Just trying to hold the high line. Just got tight and got into the wall.
11. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside. On the outside.
So I think that was Brody underneath. I think it was Brody. Which we were trying there, but honestly, we were fighting a losing battle on 2 tires there. Yeah, being up on the high line. It's one thing to try and hold the low line, but yeah, we died, Jack. I mean, we didn't die. We lived.
2 to go this time by.
Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna end up coming out here 7th, which is unfortunate, but oh well. It is what it is. Semi standing by. I don't even know how we only have 10 in here. We had 13 or 12, and then I guess only 10 people showed up for the end. I don't know why Brian pit. I'm gonna be honest.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Past the 6 car.
There
Pit
you
road is
go.
closed.
So 6 is a lap down. Okay, that makes more sense. Say who died. I need a death certificate, Jack. If you, if I'm, for all debts to be paid, I gotta have a death certificate, proof of death. But the unfortunate thing also is that we missed the 9:45 start, which is the D car at Bristol. So we'll have the K&N cars at Bristol again this week, which I love that car at Bristol. Hopefully they've made a a little minor adjustment to try and get this thing back so it actually you can run the lower line with it.
There's the checker.
But yeah. So anyway, let's go take a look at the last couple laps here. Well, first of all, let's see what happened with this 10 car. He just dumped it. Yeah, just got too loose up off that corner and just blew it up. That would seem kind of like a light impact for that, but anyway. So let's go to the restart here. We got a little snookered on the start. We held our own against the 1, and then just the 4 got underneath us. We just could not get any kind of run. And I tried sending this thing any 3 different ways, but we got a little bit loose on entry right there. It was the 7 that we got into. That was amazing. How did that happen with the 6? Did he just see us and just lose his mind? Let's go to his route chase. Oh, I think he was gonna pull out to try and like take a look on this car. And there we are. Oh God. Alright, that was kind of funny. So anyway, 7th. Alright. Yeah. The rookie behind him. Alright, so let's check the finishing results. That was, yeah, kind of a lame duck move. But honestly, kind of a lame duck move on us to be junking it again. Choke artist steering. But let me pull up the results and see what this one looks like. It's not going to be good. That many X's and that many laps. And finishing 7th when we're in the 3 car, which is kind of a recipe for iRating and safety rating disaster. And yeah, it is. So let me pull you guys over here. But taking a look here, single split, obviously, we had 12 guys register. These 2 guys didn't do a damn thing. And then we had us. We came in 7th. If we would have just finished right where we were running, man, that sucks. We should have taken 4 tires. Really, that would have been nicer. But kind of doomed. I mean, we're starting in. Yeah, I mean, if we would have taken 4, started on the inside, it would have been a different race, really. But that's not why we run them. We can't run them in hindsight. So minus 24 in safety rating, minus 44 in iRating. So 33.18. And we're just on a little bit of a slide right now. We were right up to 34, and then we've come back down to 33. So, but that's really it. So, anyway, yeah, exactly. Forgot to do your homework. Oh well, you can blame it on me. I appreciate you guys being on the stream. It was a lot of fun to have you guys in, and hopefully, maybe you learned something. Obviously, that setup is just go rewind. We spent plenty of time staring at it, so you should be able to take that and run super late model this week. So, thank you guys again. It's always a lot of fun having you guys here. It is, and I appreciate you guys. Like I said, it means the world. So, thank you guys again, and we'll get into the K&N cars this week. I believe NIS is off this week because it's the All-Star race. But we'll see what else is running around. I think the trucks are running Charlotte. The B cars are running Lucas Oil, which is kind of interesting. So we'll just see about maybe doing that. That'll be more disastrous. But okay. Yeah, we'll do the trucks. We'll do the trucks because they're at Charlotte. Trucks at Charlotte are fun. So we'll see what else we get into. I'm here on my lonesome for a couple days, so no wife. Just me and you guys and the dogs, which you probably heard earlier. So thanks one last time, guys. Until the next time, take care.